So if you've been struggling to move past that first stage, right, of trying to meet it when you met a babe, right, and you've not been able to like link up with her after, or you've not been able to go on a date, or you've not been able to move past that stage, or you've been talking to a babe for like 10 years or 1 year, or a lot of times that you've never been actually able to meet her in person, this video is for you. Hey guys, welcome back, happy new year. Today's a bit more different, right? I put a board there because it's something that I feel like I've had a lot of experience in and I'd love to share with you guys. And this 2026, man, you need to leave that stage, bro. Your child needs to leave that stage of being stuck, talking to a babe for ages without ever meeting up, or never having a good plan to meet up with her or link up. And also, if you've done it before, this video is also for you because you could gain more knowledge on it and everything like that. I'm quite excited about this because it's something I've done and to be able to share with you guys too. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend that will need it also. Let's get right into the video. So as I put it here, right, how to move past the first stage, the talking stage. I call it talking stage or talking window between where you meet a babe and actually finally meeting her together in person and everything. So the meetup stage, see, for this meetup stage, as I put it here, right, I feel like everyone's situation is different. You can meet a babe at the gym, you can meet a babe at the mall, you can meet a babe in class, you can meet a babe anywhere. There is no instruction to how you meet her, even online. So if you can meet a babe online. So obviously you're watching this because you met her already. It's not like you want to meet her, because if you want to meet her, I could do another video on that, but you've met her already, right? And so you've gotten a number, a IG or Snap, any of that, right? So you have confidence, but you've done that for yourself. I'm proud of you. So yeah, you've done that, right? And you've gotten the number. So now let's move to the main thing, right? The texting phase. Now I used to hear this BS, because thank God I didn't take a part in this BS, because I won't be here talking about this whole thing right now if I took part in that BS. But there used to be this BS of the no text rule, where you meet a babe randomly or something, maybe at the gym or something, and you don't text her when like that day, you wait for like, is it a day or two? It's BS, it's bullshit. One thing I've been able to understand here is that in terms of female logic, like females are emotional beings, and obviously that's how God created them. That's their strength, they're emotional beings, and you have to be able to move their emotions. You have to be able to activate that emotional side of them to be able to see you, right? And so when you meet a babe, how you meet her, right? You struck an emotion, how you met her, like maybe at the gym. Because I remember this funny story. It's not a funny story, it's actually like a story, because we actually later saw. But I met a babe at the gym, right? There was this babe, she had this funny shoe, like, I don't know if it's Yeezys, but like this no sock shoe, right? And the show was very funny. So I randomly met up to meet her. We've already had eye contact previously a long time, but I went to meet her. I was like, your shoe's so funny, no socks shoe, and she was laughing and everything. But later on, speed past her, I got her number and everything. And then how I texted her was, hey, your shoe, like that, the no sock shoe girl, right? I think it was the no sock shoe girl, and she was laughing, right? Because I already met an emotion. But if you follow this stupid BS people put the no text rule, imagine I don't text her for like days, and then I not tell her, she should be like, who is this? Because I've seen situations where I texted a baby later on and she was like, please, who are you? So it doesn't make any sense. It has to be at most like hours within that day. It's not bad, right? You're not desperate, it's just normal. Hey, the no girl, hey, the girl I met at the bus station, hey, the girl with the funny bag, right? So you strike an emotion because that is how you met her. So don't carry that BS of, I'm not going to text immediately I get a girl's number. Don't do that. Even if it's online, you see her snap, she has a very funny bio, and then use it as an initiator for the conversation, right? So you don't just wait for days and all this, they will forget you. The same way girls are like that, they will forget you. So my brother, that was one lesson you should learn, right? Don't do that mistake of, I'm going to wait and all those things, BS. Erase that from your mind. So the emotion or the situation you used to like meet her, it could be something very random, funny, right? Don't do any stupid pick up line. No, don't do all of that. That's cliche and catchy. I don't believe in all that. The funny situation you met her, anything funny about A or something, you could just use it as a light up conversation. Be like, hey, I'm Joseph, remember? No, she will remember you. But yeah, so moving past that, now The texting phase, I believe in texting with purpose, right? I don't believe in just texting because the main goal, right, once you get a girl's number, is actually to meet up. That's the main goal. Not, I don't know what you people are doing, of talking for years, ages, 10 years, 1 year, 2 years without never meeting up. The main goal is to have a date or to link up, whatever you call it, right? To see her or to have a date. That's the main goal. So every text should have an intention. And I don't mean obviously you should be so serious, please. So now I'll explain what I mean by the texting phase, right? You meet a babe, obviously, you said those lighter conversation, you guys start talking, maybe asking questions about her. And now that question thing, because I noticed that a lot of girls don't like, they're not an exam, right? They're not an exam. So one of the things I used to help me then, or I used to do is, I don't randomly say, hey, so where do you school at, or where do you could say that though if you that's what you want, but I do like, let me guess, you school at this, right? So when you say let me guess, you're not asking a question, you are just guessing. So it's not like I'm putting pressure on you, I'm just let me guess, and then she'll correct you if you're wrong. She'll be like, oh no, or let me guess, you're Igbo, let me guess, you're Nigerian, let me guess, you're American, all those kind of things, fun things. So you just do, like, you could use the guessing. I'm not saying pick my own game, but you get what I mean. Just that initiator of let me guess already gives her that, okay, I'm relaxed, I'm not being put on pressure, right? So that's one of the things I do, right? I don't just ask randomly. I'm not having an interrogation session with the babe, please. So that's one of the things I do, right? You just initiate, like, let me guess, yeah, this thing, you look familiar, you look like you be a particular ethnicity or something like that, right? And honestly, like, she'll even be interested to talk to you because you're not putting pressure on her, you're not asking. It's not like, oh god, this guy's text is coming to ask me questions. You get that kind of thing. So you get what I mean? So that is the window. So those texting, you just guess and then it just becomes very calm, right? So that's what I do for the texting stage. Now, because you have to pass. So I call it this first, there's this first stage, the texting phase, it's for actually the texting, phone call, video call, in person. So for me, I believe in at least touching 3, or even if it's not 3, at least 2 before you meet the babe, because you don't want to be in a situation where you link up with a babe and it's very awkward. You've not built that familiarity of rapport. Like, you get what I mean? It's like you guys are just awkward. Like, what are you saying? So honestly, so that's why I always say you have to pass through the first 3 stages, or at least 2, touch at least 2. So as I wrote here, right? You have to pass like the 4 stages, at least 3 or 2. So what I do is, if I'm talking to a girl and I want us to move past the talking at least 1 day, 2 days in, right? I'll just ask, are you cool with calls? Like, I feel it's better to ask. Don't just call a babe randomly, please, because she can block you or all those things. Don't call a babe randomly. Just ask, are you cool with calls? Initiate that. Are you cool with calls? Or you get a kind of time. She'll be like, if she's cool, sure. If she's not cool, okay, you can still do the texting. But most times, for me, most of them are always cool with calls, right? Are you cool with calls? They'll make it work. I interest babes actually. So if she like you cool with calls, and if a babe likes you too, she obviously wants to hear you on phone call. And even before then, I forgot to say that, let me know omit that you could also initiate voice notes too, right? Before the calls. That could even be like a 5th stage. So voice notes, right? You initiate it because you're a bit more comfortable. She knows how you sound. It's not like just immediately, because you have to initiate that voice note before the phone call. So it is like you are omitting a stage. You can't just move from text straight to call. Same voice notes, be more comfortable talking to her on voice notes, right? And you'll be good. So anyhow, voice notes, then you go on calls, and the calls, you be yourself, guy, your man, be confident. Just ask how was your day, ask how was your day, ask just different things to do, combat. And for me, what I do is, from randomly just asking how your day was, you could already know a lot about someone, and you could just use small things, be attentive, because I love you. On phone calls to just share yourself, like you just want to prove yourself. I don't know what you're trying to prove, honestly. You just want to prove yourself or show yourself a lot. Don't do that, honestly. Be on the conversation. As a guy, I believe in this thing of you are the main carrier of the conversation, but you are still learning how to have a way in it, right? For example, I could be on a call with a babe and she's just telling me how it was, and I'm like, she's talking, doing more of the talking, I'm doing less of the talking. I'm still talking though, but like, she's quite inquisitive to know about me too. So she's talking, hey, okay, what about you? Get that kind of thing. Not like you're always asking, what about? So in the conversation, right, you carry it but still allow her to share a lot about herself. And what I believe in is don't share too much, because if you open yourself as an open book, when you actually meet in person and all those things, what will you guys talk about? So as I wrote here, right, initiating, I'll be the sharing, not too much. Yeah, I wrote here, not too much. Don't share too much. Don't share too much, because you don't want to look like you're trying to, and sharing too much also feels like you're trying to overcompensate, right? I believe in you're trying to overcompensate. Don't share too much. Just talk slightly about yourself, talk a lot, like just some minor things, the surface level things. How was your day? What do you like doing? What do you do for work? And all those kind of things. You get what I mean? And from then on, you're already comfortable. So when you now say, I'd like to see you actually, you could just say maybe later on, or on the call, or after call, text later on, I'd like to see you actually. I would like to see, or I'd like to see you. You get what I mean? It could be I would like to see you, or I think we should meet. You get that kind of thing. And there's not how you say it, because after you built all these things, she actually wants to see you in person. You already built the anticipation. I'd like to see you. I would like to meet up. And the meeting up is your job. Either meeting up or a date or whatever you call it, is your job to know what you're going to do. You don't initiate that and then put everything on out for her to find a dating spot or where you're going to see. You just tell her, I would like to meet, and then she'll be very sure. You'll be like at a so time, if that's cool with you, right? Simple as that. Now, as you said that, you've already finished the game. Like, you can clap for yourself, bro. You finished the game. Let me take some more because it is a lot of work, honestly. But yeah, let me take water because it's a lot of work. So once you've passed this, I would like to say, I'm so sure what time you get cool. That's all. It's as simple as that. It's not hard. Now, these are the small parts you pay attention to, because sometimes it doesn't go exactly the way it is, and I'm honest, I've been there too. There could be times you say, oh, like I don't think that will work for me. Okay, and there could be times when you actually have set the time and she doesn't show, or she doesn't pick your calls, or she's not available. It happens. Now let me tell you what to do, because this is where a lot of guys to fuck up and they just spoil your game. Now, negation, as I put it here, negations. If you tell her, okay, I'd like us to sit by, so like maybe 5 p.m. I say sure, right? Firstly, before she says sure, if she said I'd like to sit by 5 p.m., she said, I don't think that can work. And she could be like, there are some babes that you say I don't think that can work. So she'll be like, okay, but I don't know if 10 will work for both of us, right? If 10 doesn't work for you, don't say it works, because some of you guys are so desperate, so that it doesn't look like you don't have anything going in your life. Like it's just if she says 5 p.m. won't work, but I think 10 p.m. I'll be available, right? Sorry. And she says, I think 10 p.m. I'll be available, right? You could just say, and you say, I think 10 p.m. I'll be available, right? Sorry, a call came in. You could just say that, oh, 10 p.m. I don't think 10 p.m. will work. I'll be busy, if you're actually busy. And just say, okay, we could reschedule tomorrow by this time. I say, okay. You get me? It doesn't show you're too desperate. It shows you have something going on in your life, right? It shows you have something going on in your life, right? So you don't sorry, my sister came. So you don't just be quick to okay, sure. Now there are some babes that will actually meet up with you, like agree with that time, but don't show up. Like that's the worst. They will agree with that time, but they won't show up. Other type of babe, just end it. Then there's no like, it's good. That's the beginning of the war you start with. So just better you avoid it. I'll be honest with you. I could do a whole rant on that one. If she already made up that time and she didn't tell you before that, oh, I don't think it will work, or she didn't give you it, and it's that time, exactly that time she says, I don't think it will work, just ghost her. Don't ghost her, but like just end it. There's no point going on, right? So those are the two situations I think that happen sometimes. They will tell you before and they can't, or almost to the time they tell you, but those ones that don't tell you at all, it's not that time, exactly that time they'll be like, oh, I don't think it will work, just end it. They are going to waste your time, honestly. They are really going to waste your time. Now, the last stage, I'm trying to see if I've touched any loophole, but honestly, I think I've been able to. Now, obviously, I've done that. There's another follow up of after this stage, how to keep the balance, which I'll do later on. But honestly, if you're able to master these key things, I've dropped a lot of gems, I'll be honest. But if you're able to master these gems, honestly, you're going to be able to talk to a lot of girls and get past this first stage and actually link up with them or go on a date with them, honestly. And yeah, I've had a fair share of experience of that, so that's what I'm able to tell you guys. But don't forget to comment, subscribe. If you like this form content, honestly, you could put it, but it's something I'm skilled in and I don't feel like I'm there to share because this is 2026. We don't need to be going back and forth on she ghosted me or she heard me and all those kind of things. So yeah, hopefully I've touched everything on that and let's see how it goes from there. It's all over.